What's a good piece of advice you can give to a young man like myself about saving money?
Would you say it's more worth it to log into like a job that maybe you don't really enjoy, maybe stay in a place that you don't really enjoy, but...
Welcome to a Free Advice Guy First Fridays in downtown Phoenix, hoping to have conversations and maybe change people's lives.
What's a good piece of advice you can give to a young man like myself about saving money?
Yeah, it sounds boring, but this is the most exciting, most impactful thing you and any young man walking could do, and it's have a budget.
Okay.
And I literally mean down to the penny.
Okay.
There will be a point in your life you won't have to do this. But if you do this right now, especially as you're like a young man, you get into your earning more. The more detailed you have your budget, the more you can eventually start setting aside to invest and to get rich. But the problem is most people don't take that first step, understand every dollar. Because literally that $10, $50, $100 difference every month over the course of your whole lifetime could be thousands of dollars in difference, but you won't know it unless you actually take that specific detailed budget into your life and make it a priority.
Got you. And when you're saying budget, just more so like how I'm spending my money, like what I'm spending my money on.
Exactly.
Subscriptions, food,
yes,
stuff like that.
Everything. And I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of the time, if you started writing down a budget right now, you'd probably get a good list going.
Yeah.
But there'll be something that come up 2 months from now. You're like, I totally forgot about that.
Gotcha.
6 months from now. Doing a budget can take you a year plus sometimes because you totally forgot that you don't pay insurance until February of next year.
Got you. Yeah.
So you're like, oh man, whoops. Now you got to add that in, redo your budget, factor that in, but then moving forward, you never forget it again.
Yes, sir.
Right, so you go through that process, but everything, it's painstaking at first, huge impact, life-changing.
Nice. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's a financial lesson you've learned that you think other people could benefit from?
Well, just to kind of piggyback off of what we were talking about, my mom always taught us to just be ready for a rainy day. So, having a savings, something, just in case a storm does come your way, you got to be ready.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Car might break down, right? You might have an extra bill you didn't know about, so I always like to make sure I have something that I can fall back on.
I love that. That's actually step number 2 in the 5 steps to financial success. First step is the budget. Second one is emergency fund. Because you could lose your job tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, how long are you going to be good for? Some people 1 month, some people less, some people a full year.
Yeah.
People who have more time feel more peace of mind. They don't make the next rash decision. They take their time and make the best decision.
Okay.
So I love that, man. You're getting some good knowledge from your mom from an early age. I love that.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm Luke, by the way.
Quinn,
good to meet you. Or Free Advice Guy. That was great, but you don't want to miss this next interview.
Would you say it's more worth it to log into like a job that maybe you don't really enjoy, maybe stay in a place that you don't really enjoy, but know that in the long term you're going to be earning a lot of income that you can invest and do all the right things that they say to do with it? Or would you say use the money that you have and like don't be crazy, but like have fun, make use of it?
Yeah, wow. You should. You can do so many things in life, so many enjoyable things if you budget for them. There's always going to be sacrifice in life, right? Like I can't go to France tonight. I'm married with kids. I can't just go to France, right? That's like a thing. But I could budget and save for it so that me and my whole family could go to France as long as I plan for it and I get it ready to go. That's how I would look at life. Like most people, this is such a big thought, you're gonna have enough money to retire on, most likely, especially if you start early and you save. A lot of people, when they start taking it serious, they actually reach 50 or 55 and go, whoa, I'm gonna blow the number out that I needed. Now I have way more than I was planning for, now what? So maybe if they knew that was gonna happen, they would have done more when they were younger to enjoy the money before they became too old. That's why understanding how much you wanna get to, saving specifically for that goal makes such a huge difference. I was long-winded, I apologize.
No, that's a great explanation, thank you, Luke. I was just saying it's a great explanation, but you go ahead.
Well, I feel like you said a lot. I just wonder, how would someone know to plan for what they don't know what to plan for?
That's a great question.
Yeah, so...
Start with this first step though, a budget. Just understand how much you actually spend, how much your income, and then what that true dollar amount is at the end of the month that you can do something with.
Right. Okay.
Because once you know that, you can be getting rich. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I feel like I have so many questions.
I have one more question. So I'll say our average age between us is 20. If you could go back to 20 years old and you were in this day and age, what is, and you can only do one thing, what would that one thing be?
Are you talking financially?
Financially, yes.
Invest. I didn't really start investing until I was like 27.
That's so true.
Could I get something a little bit more specific? Like, would you invest in like metals? Would you invest in like international markets? I don't know. What would you invest in?
I would. So this all depends. Go ahead.
And
first.
is it about who you know?
Okay, so investing, not anymore. Back in the day, yes, it actually mattered where you did it and all that sort of stuff. It still matters now for costs, but it doesn't matter who you know. You can still become wealthy even if you know nobody.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. And then your question was, what would I do? Every person is different. I'm not trying to cop out. I will give you a specific answer. For me, I would have invested in the total stock market index fund every dollar I had forever. For some people, that's not aggressive enough. For some people, that's too aggressive.
It's what you got.
Yeah, it all depends on your stomach. Like, I have friends who are 100% in Bitcoin. I could never.
Yeah.
But they're winning.
He's got a microphone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I said. You said we wouldn't do anything dumb.
You're like, here you go, buddy. But yeah, that's
Dance
the.
over there.
Okay, we're gonna go dance. But
Yeah.
thank you so much for your advice.
Hey, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm Luke Halter, free advice guy. At 27 years old, I had $18,000 to my name. At 40, I retired from my corporate job a millionaire. I used tried and true principles to achieve financial freedom. I believe financial advice should be accessible to all. That's why I encourage you to join my free Patreon, where I'll teach you how to master your finances. When you join, you get access to our budgeting worksheet, and you can begin your journey to financial success. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps get this video to the people who need it most. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.